guys, welcome to another amazing comparison video between two really cool kayaks. Well, I would say the one to my right is not really a kayak, it's more like a paddleboard meets a kayak. The one on the left is a kayak. These two kayaks are pedal drive kayaks. They're powered by Pelican's own version of the Mirage Drive style kayak pedal drive system, which is right here. Now, a lot of you guys may find this rigid, but you could adjust the bolts and all that stuff. Now, this is based on like what, 25 years old technology, so it's not gonna be the best thing out there, but it does the job. Now, I wanna give you a comparison between these two very different watercraft, very different boats, and I think they're designed for very different people, although you could be the same person being, having multiple uses. Now, I do have to clear the air and say that these two kayaks were sent to me by Pelican at no cost to me, but as you know, making videos, it's not free, it's not easy, it takes a lot. But anyways, enough of complaining about making videos, and let me get behind the camera and show you guys these two boats and how they compare to each other. Let's go. Quick note here, you could buy this boat of my affiliate link down below in the description, and that way you help the channel and you help us make more videos, guys. So now let's get to this. Should I have it like this, kind of shaky, or should I put this camera on that fancy thing right here and offer less shakiness? You know what, I love you guys, so I'm gonna reduce the shakiness. Let's go. So before we start this amazing comparison between these two amazing little boats, we gotta talk about the obvious, the elephant in the room. It's almost dark here and it's not even 4 o'clock. This is ridiculous. Can we get the old time back? Seriously, this is just beyond ridiculous. Now, let's talk about these two amazing boats that we got right here. Look at them. What? We are talking about the Pelican High Drive 110 fishing kayak from the Catch series, and of course the new recreational, I wasn't gonna say vehicle, but boat, vessel, watercraft, also known as kayak, right here, the Pelican Gateway. Look at this thing. Oh my god. Now this thing just looks amazing and it's almost weightless, but we keep forgetting about how special this boat right here, the Catch 110 High Drive, is. This thing is so light, it's so useful, it's not heavy at all, like I just said, and it works. You can stand up on this depending, how big you are, how athletic you are. It's not that expensive. What is it, $1,400 and $1,450, and it has a comfy seat. And we always go for the new flashy thing right here. We always want to get the latest, even if it's not the best, doesn't matter, it's the latest, so we want it. So I got a little carried away with this boat right here. Let me just give you a quick comparison between these two boats. They're made with the same technology. They're thermoforms. You get the 2 plastic sheets, what allows you to put phones in areas where you need it. Now, this is a recreational boat, so it's not gonna have all the fanciness that you're gonna find right here on this boat here on the Catch series, because this is their premium boat. Sorry guys, the stabilizer is not working because I don't know how to use it, and it's just a mess. So I either learn how to use that thing or just throw it away, or sell it. Not throw it away, sell it. Anyways, let me continue my walkthrough, my versus between these two boats. So let's go. All right, so what I was saying earlier, if you were paying attention, is that this boat right here, the 110, is their premium boat. Look at that, it says Pelican Premium right there. You don't get that fancy title over there, so this thing is gonna have more things that you won't find over there, including, probably, I'm thinking, less foams inside, so it's not gonna be as rigid as this one will be. So look at this, look how tough this one is, right? Because it's their premium one, so that's pretty epic stuff. The other thing is that the main thing that you get when you look at these two boats is the design. You got a flat area right here, completely flat. You could do whatever you want with it, including adding mounts. You could put a mount over here if you want, rod holder, camera mount, whatever you need it, flag, anything. But over here you got that kayak style hole. You see that? The deep. You could put a cooler here, maybe a second seat if you put like a tiny, well, a dog wouldn't need a seat, would it? Yeah, so this is more of a kayak. That's the main difference between these two things. Over here, this one is loaded with stuff. Look at that. You got gear tracks, you got fancy rod holders, roll holders? Yeah, you do have roll holders. You got 3 roll holders right here. Then you got a handle right here. You got the fancy seat with the foam padding and all the pockets and all that stuff. You don't have here on this version. But I think and I hope that Pelican eventually will do a fishing model that is gonna have all the stuff that this boat right here is missing, that this boat has. So look at this. Now let's talk about handles, right? Let's talk about rod holders. One of the awesome things that I wish the Catch series would have is this handle right here. Look at this. You could modify it. You could put rod holders, camera mounts. The steering handle is right there. Right here is built in. So this is a negative. It's a disadvantage with the Catch because it's fixed. It's there. So if you're a lefty, let's say you're stuck with that. But in here, if you're a lefty, you can move the steering handle to the other side and you steer with your left or your right hand, whatever. So you got that. Another fancy thing that you have over here is that you have access to inside the hole. See that access hatch here? You could do stuff, you could add mounts, you could add motors, whatever. Over here it's flat. And maybe, I don't think you could put on, nor that I think you need it, but you won't be able to put an access hatch over here. Now the rudder system is sort of the same thing. It's the same blade. These two have the same blade. You can look at it, the same design. But this one, you could drop it, deploy it from over here. You don't have to, you know, like the other day, I tried to bring that rudder up and I couldn't. I'm gonna have to like get off my seat and bring it up. And why did I want to do that? Because I was paddling the boat, and when you're paddling, this thing is moving, right? So it's hard to go straight. With this, you could just raise it up easily. Now the dry well is the same thing. Look at that, same dry well. The seat, definitely that seat over there is better because you have that cushion over there. But this one is not bad at all. It's very nice. I was on the water the other day for hours and I didn't feel any discomfort. So that's huge. One of the things that this don't have that I wish it had is, you see those clips over here? This holds the seat in place. This thing is not moving. Over here, you got a little plate. See that? Which, I mean, could annoy you or not. Now, one of the things that Pelican needs to get rid of yesterday is rivets. I know some people love rivets. I just hate rivets. I don't like rivets. Rudder, the main disadvantage is that you cannot deploy it. You have to deploy it before you get on the water. But other than that, having the rudder outside is a huge advantage because if something breaks, you could easily fix it. You don't have to like dig inside here. You don't have to like open stuff over here to get access to the rudder. So paddle holders. The Pelican one comes with a paddle holder clip that you will put on the other side, but then you won't be able to put the mounts, right? So that's why I don't have it here. In here, you got a paddle holder right here on the side, which doesn't have a strong bungee, but this you could replace. Although, look at that, rivets again. Rivets again. Oh my God, I hate rivets. The tank well, the gateway, look at that. It's sort of like flat. You could put a cooler there. You have that open space over here. It's sort of like, it's tank well, right? You could put a nice little cooler. You could put something in there, maybe a dog, whatever. So I don't see any advantage on either, really. You do have rod handles. You do have handles right here. And over here, you don't have it up on top. But see, here, it's molded in. You can carry this boat with 2 hands. But they're so light. Oh my God, let me look at the stacks quickly because I forget how light they are. See, the Pelican HD 110 is 67 pounds without the drive, without the seat, and another 12 pounds. So you're looking at, what, 12 plus 67? How much is that? 79 pounds in total, 79, 80 pounds for this whole package. This one over here is 57 pounds, and then you add the seat and the drive. That's another 12 pounds that you add into this boat. How much is that? 57 plus 12 is 9, and plus 10 is 57. 57 plus 12 is 69. So 69 versus 79, we're talking about a 10 pounds difference. But this thing is so flat that you do feel, it feels lighter. It feels easier to transport, this boat right here. But in general, they're about the same weight, really. Like, if you think about it, not a major difference. So which one will you get? I mean, if you really want to save those 10 pounds, go for this, but then you're gonna be missing out on a lot of fishing setup. Now if you're a lefty and you hate rotors on the right, this will work better for you 100%. And don't be alarmed by the fact that this is a recreational kayak, because look at this. I turned into a fishing kayak by just putting rod holders. And eventually I'm gonna add mounts, maybe gear tracks, and then it's really a fishing boat. So yeah, like, don't be alarmed by that. Another thing that you have to consider is that this boat right here is only $1,000 versus $1,450. And you do get that extra $450 in value, especially if you want to be drier on the water and you want to have everything ready to go, rod holders and gear tracks and everything. This boat would definitely be better. But I wish version 2023 of the Pelican Catch series that they will take some of this and add it to this boat. Like those handles, why not put long handles here? Why not put some sort of option where you could put the rudder system on the right or the left? That would be huge. We went over all the little features that this boat has to offer. Now let's talk about what you get out of it. Like, which one is more stable? Definitely the Catch style one, Catch 110 high drive, is more stable because you have higher walls. Water is gonna take more for that water to come in. It's more stable. I stood up on this boat. I haven't tested how super stable it is. Like, I haven't done my flipping test. If you want me to do that, comment below. Let me know if you want me to do that. But I felt a little wobbly. Like I don't know. Like the water was right there, dude. Like, I was standing up, and this is the kayak, and the water is like right there. A little more, and it flipped me over. So maybe not. Maybe we'll not do that. We're gonna have to test that out. But definitely, I can tell you right now, having my extensive experience flipping kayaks, having fun flipping kayaks, this will be a more stable craft for you. Now, if you have a little kid, maybe they don't want all this. Maybe they want something super easy to use, something that is not that expensive, something that just works. Maybe this is better, right? So you gotta look at yourself to see what is it that you want, what is it that you need. Maybe you already have a fishing kayak like this one, and you want to add a second one to take your kid with you. Like, that's a no-brainer. Why would you add another one of these when you have the options of adding one of these, right? So this is $1,000, guys. $1,000 with a drive. That is incredible. And you could read the comments of every single Pelican kayak video. You're gonna find people complaining about this drive, saying that it breaks, all this stuff. But I bet you could go to a Hobie kayak video and find the same comments, right? You could go to an Old Town video and find the same comments. Hey, oh, this broke, that broke, rudder broke, cable snap, oh, I got stranded, whatever. Like, things happen, things break. To me, the important thing is that company gonna stand behind their warranty? Are they gonna honor the warranty? And Pelican is including extra rods for the drives. That's huge. These drives, you could easily fix them yourself too. So it's not, I mean, seriously, yeah, you buy something new, want it to last, but things break. Like iPhones, new iPhones. Apple is what, a $2 trillion company, and they make iPhones every single year without fail. Those iPhones break, and my iPhone is a piece of shit because it doesn't work the way they should work. It's not even smart. Oh, let's not get into it. But the point is, things break. That's why you have warranty. So I wouldn't be too worried about that. And remember, you're paying $1,000 or $1,400. It's not like $3,000 for these boats, you know. So make sure to check the entire playlist about both boats. Actually, I got videos covering everything. So anything you want to know, just type in Google, let's say Pelican Catch 110, and put my name after that, Aliex, and then you'll see my face or something that has my name on it. Later.